welcome back to the Comics Family. A few weeks ago, we got a little bit carried away on whatnot, just a little bit, and have a lot of parcels to open that we have had just sitting on our dining table, waiting for us to have a chance to open them. We had a lot of bagging and boarding to do for other books that we'd already opened from whatnot, or that we bought in store and things like that. So we have finally got to the bottom of that pile. It has taken a long time.
Let me just show you said pile.
Said many piles.
There is just look at the camera. One half of said pile.
Yeah.
And there is other half of said pile. This
That
doesn't include.
Hang on, that isn't all of it.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah. That's the whole. I feel like looking at it from above doesn't really show you the depth of the pile as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is just the craziness of the many piles. So we thought that the deliveries would probably be safer if we left them in their packaging. That's better. If we left them in their packaging. So come and join us as we open our very, very large pile of books.
I'd just like to add that I've already put like 3 large stacks away from the last couple of weeks of collecting.
Yeah, and 2 of the piles that were kind of over there, the one with Poison Ivy on top, that's my reading pile, and the one next to it is his reading pile. So that's not just the ones that we've got to bag and board and put away. We also need to find time to read them.
Yeah. I'm just going to fix that a little bit, thank you.
Yeah, we have reached a point. It's been so long since we ordered these books, we can't remember what's in them. So,
that's true.
Come and join us as we discover what on earth it is that we bought via whatnot. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, pass me issue number 1.
This is a nice slim one. Some of them I'm not even going to be able, unless it says it on the envelope or somewhere in the packaging, I'm not going to be able to remember where we even bought them from. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Stupid packaging. Right, this one is from J7.
Oh, this is only a little one. So, drum roll please. What have we purchased? We got a Berserker number 4. This was because you needed it to fill in a gap.
And this is the gap filler, yeah.
Yes.
Working on other issues.
And this is one that we only ordered a few days ago, I think. This was obviously why it's on the top of the pile, because we've not long purchased it. Wednesday?
More likely.
Wednesday, I think. And then this one was for me because I thought it was really cool. I got a Shuri. I think it's number 8. So it's a really, really random book to start with. But how cool is that cover? I think that's really, really awesome. And I really love Shuri as a character.
Yeah, it's a great series to collect as well, if you are lucky enough to find more of them.
Yes, this may have to be something that gets added to my list of ones to find. So, yeah.
Oh, I see how it is.
Well, I want to go with the stabby. I will be nice and gentle.
I actually think the next one is an eBay purchase. I'll let it slide in there. Eventually.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't take the piss while she's holding a knife.
Yeah, maybe don't. So, just the one book in this one?
It might be.
Is a New Mutants annual.
Number 1, which means I now have the full set of annuals. And I'm just 4 issues away from a full set of Volume 1.
That is a really cool cover, to be fair.
Yeah, compared to the other covers, like the other annuals, it looks nothing alike. It's very like rock and roll.
Yes.
Try to get that shine off a bit.
So, what do we have in here?
Did you just slice through the books? No.
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 As if I would. Very excited.
This one's for you. You didn't know about.
Oh, what I didn't know about. Okay.
Yep.
And now I want to know.
So I've been on a hunt for a lot of Asian superheroes. That
Do
are
I
coming
need
out.
to like close my eyes so that you can show the camera and I don't get to see it yet?
Or you can do that if you want.
Whilst you tell the story.
Yeah, so I've been trying to get all the Asian heroes because clearly at some point they're all going to be into the MCU. So I think this could be a good investment book. This is the first appearance, first cover appearance, first solo. So it's a great book to grab, and it is still cheap. There you go.
Oh, that is cool.
Yes,
That is definitely a very cool colour.
you can tell she's Japanese because of the manga theme.
Yes, it is a very manga-esque cover. Cool. Where did you find that one?
eBay.
This definitely feels very boxy. I feel like maybe you need to be doing this one because that is a lot of tape. It's a little bit like Christmas. You don't know what you're going to get because you can't remember.
As long as it's not an orange, it's fine.
It'd be a very strange shape for orange.
I used to get for Christmas every year an orange in a sock. Santa did not like me.
An orange inner sock.
Yeah, at the end of the bed. I think it was meant to be a stocking.
Was it
was
just
a
like one of
shit stocking.
your dad's socks?
No, that'd be fucking weird. It's one of my socks.
That's just as weird. It's one of your own socks.
Yeah, no, what can I say? My parents are cheap. Right, what we got from Mr. Glass. I do not remember ordering anything from Mr. Glass, but here we go. This is well packaged.
It is very well packaged.
He's even
He's
got his
quite
own little card. He's daily. I'm pretty sure he comes up a lot.
Yeah, he does seem to be. He's quite new by the sounds of it, and he does seem to be cropping up quite a bit on whatnot.
I did not buy this book.
Well, I didn't buy it.
I think this is a giveaway and a purchase. There's actually two books in here.
Okay.
Clearly, this guy's a Samuel Jackson fan. Can't blame him. But the first one was a giveaway, and that is Batman Confidential number 37. And as I'm not really a Batnonce fan, I might have to give that away myself.
Let's have a look. Well, to be fair, at least she's age appropriate. He's sitting there watching, going a very, very short skirt. But yeah, that is. It's a freebie, so there we go.
I might give you an age appropriate. It looks like enough. And then I picked this up for £1. Couldn't say no. It's just a really nice cover. It is Marvel Comics presents Wolverine and Typhoid Mary. The crazy bitch.
I did not realise she was in Marvel.
She is. And at some point, she marries Kingpin.
Yeah. So she's a bad guy.
A name like that, of course.
Yeah, true. Well, she was a real person.
What, Typhoid Mary?
Yeah.
And now for the history lesson part of this episode.
Right. Dun, dun, dun. So this is coming to us from Steel Comics.
The Game
Here's
Show
one of
King
the-
comics.
Yeah, here's one that we do quite like or whatnot. I'm slowly remembering what his name is and stopped calling him Plinko Guy.
Is that one book?
No, we have a freebie and a book. He does stick them together with this very, very thick blue tape, which is a bit awkward to get off sometimes.
Yes.
You cut through without cutting into my dining table. There we go.
Why don't you cut it onto the mat?
Because I didn't think of that. So we have a freebie X-Force, which is quite handy because, you know, you do have X-Force. It is something you collect.
Different volume.
Or do
Sorry.
it.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure it's a different volume. Doesn't look like the originals.
So this is the one that you were looking to get, and it is a
Spectacular Spider-Man. This is part of the Craven's Last Hunt set.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted it.
Is it a set that you already have some of then?
No.
Oh.
But it's a set that I
You want to have.
I want to. It's only like 4 or 5 issues, but they're different issues from different Spider-Man series.
Okay.
So I think there's 2 from this one and there's 2 from The Amazing Spider-Man.
We are getting, I think, further back, and we're also getting into the bigger packages now as well.
Getting carried away.
Yes. Yes, sometimes we do. We try very, very hard to be good, but sometimes it can be a bit difficult and whatnot.
Yeah, you could say that.
We've got quite a big one here.
Okay.
This is from Slab City Comics.
Which is one we're on tonight.
Yes.
Not these books, obviously.
No, it's one that we have been on this evening, and we have bought a couple of things. So let's see what it's.
Little.
You can. They are a store because you can get your lounge fly.
Let's hold it up. Just do some advertising for some whatnot people. If you want to pay us for this advertising, that's fine.
Yep, and just a little thank you for your purchase. I don't.
Always a nice touch.
I'm assuming that their store is called Slab City, but you never know. Right, what do we have first? We have
This
Marvel
is definitely
Voices Identity Number 1. This was the Silk and Psylocke cover that I really, really liked that.
Yeah, it's nice cover.
It very much plays into my Women of Power collection. So yeah,
I've seen
I
your
really
collection.
liked
It
that
definitely plays into your Woman of Power collection.
I can't think what else we bought that night though. I remember buying it. I can't remember what else we bought.
I bet you keep going and we find out.
I
You
have
bought
two.
the Virgin variant as well.
I think it came as a set, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was like you get one and you got both of them.
You can always read one.
Yes, I may well do. This one was obviously for you because it is a Spider-Man.
This was a set as well.
Yeah.
So you've got the Virgin variant.
You got the Virgin variant,
Spider-Man.
which has got a
$20.99 Exodus.
Yes, so you got the red and the blue.
Yeah.
It came as a set. Oh, this is the one I remember you getting.
What? This one?
The
next one. I mentioned this earlier.
Yeah, you did. Because you suddenly realised
this was a giveaway.
And you got so excited.
Well, this takes me back to my youth.
Ninja Turtles!
Any Ninja Turtle fans out there doesn't like that book? Just going,
Yeah, that was a giveaway and you definitely got excited. I remember you getting very, very excited when you won.
I didn't think I'd get it.
And there was somebody else that really, really wanted it.
Yeah, I mean, they can have it for $1 million.
Very disappointed when they didn't get it.
Now to get the other 3.
Yes. I was always a Donatello girl. I like my nerds. What can I say? I like my nerds.
Yeah, it's true, I am.
So next we have A Place in Space.
Bam.
Who we have regularly purchased from on whatnot. And to be fair, you've purchased from their actual store a couple of times as well, haven't you? On
eBay, yeah.
So
I have been on eBay a few times with them. Their whatnot's really good, especially their Saturday show.
Yes,
their Saturday, around midday.
Their Saturday show is quite fun.
They do a lot of giveaways. They usually do a slab giveaway at the end.
And
It's like a
everything
buyer's
is so
appreciation
nicely
giveaway.
purchased.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yes, this is the one that we went searching for and we couldn't find anywhere. So you went.
I did find it.
Yes, we did find it. And it's the Peach Momoko Group #1 variant because it's so cute. It's so cute.
It is pretty
Who
cute.
can't say no to that little face?
Who can't say no?
Yeah,
Who could say no?
You know what I mean? It's so cute. It's so cute.
Clearly, Groot has messed with her mind. It's like cordyceps, but groupiceps.
Now this one is decidedly less cute.
I like it.
It's cool. It's just significantly less cute.
I'm going through getting the Alex Ross villains.
Yes.
I've missed a couple.
You've purposely skipped a couple because they're weird looking.
Yeah, but now I feel like I need to go and get them because I need them all.
I don't like Electra.
That's because it doesn't look like Electra. It looks like Electra dude.
To be fair, it does look like a guy in drag.
I'm pretty sure.
But I
we've
also
touched on this
really,
before.
really don't like Electra.
We've definitely touched on this on the podcast.
Yes, we have. So this was clearly you getting carried away with your Alex Ross villains from Place and Space.
Can you name that villain?
He's not Mole Man.
He is Mole Man.
Ah, Mole Man.
Yes.
Molly.
Oh my god.
Was this a Whatnot stream or was this a... You actually
eBay.
went on... It was an eBay. You went on their
hunting
store.
for that Peach Momoko because you were very upset about it.
You went on their store.
And the next one after this, who's this?
Mandarin.
Damn it, I taught her too well.
This is a game that we used to play of like name this hero or like he just shoots random comic book trivia at me. And I've now learned.
With my comic book gun.
Yes. Oh, and I have a feeling this one may be for Little Miss more.
This is definitely for a little bit. It's only a 5-part series. I've got one, the A cover, and I've got the Scott Young variant because she doesn't love a Scott Young variant.
Yes, I was going to say I've literally bagged and boarded the Scotty Young variant earlier on of #1, and it is Iron Cat. Purely because Little Miss is obsessed with cats. She does love a cat.
Yeah, so I need to get out there and find the other 3 issues.
3, yes.
I might have 2.
That is really cool. Yeah. I like it. I want to know more about Iron Cat. I kind of want to read it. Who is Iron Cat?
I'll take that from you.
I want to know.
I've already told her who Iron Cat is because I've read it and she doesn't listen.
Black Cat?
No. Black Cat's a vault, but it's not Black Cat.
Oh, Mr. Glass stuck to my finger. Stay over there.
That was
Now,
a sticky situation.
This is a big pile.
This, I believe, is from Sammy Smashers.
Yes, this is from Sammy Smasher Comics because, again, you got very, very excited. He's quite new to Whatnot.
Doesn't really do modern age books. I don't think it does any modern age books. It's mostly Bronze Age books. Bronze, a little bit of Silver Age. So, and they're all roughly around £1 style. So definitely worth checking out.
Yes, he's someone else that was on this evening. So he does a Sunday night show. And he does seem to package it very, very carefully. It's nicely packaged.
Yeah.
My one downside with his show, I do really like I like him and his partner that does it with him. And yeah, I really like the show. My one little gripe is the fact that he doesn't list his books in advance.
Well, you touched on this earlier.
I get for him it makes life easier because he seems to do. He was saying like he was just randomly pulling things out of long boxes, so he must have a long box of the ones he's priced up for £1, £2, £3, £4, £5, and he lists on his auction, £1 comics, £2 comics, but you never know what it's going to be, which I get to a certain extent. People come to see what you've got and they stay for the whole stream in case they miss something. But at the same time, when you've got 2 or 3 streams that are running concurrently, and you've got things you want to look at, if you don't know what he's selling, are you more likely to sit and watch his stream, or are you less likely because you're like, actually, I don't know what you've got. You might have nothing, so I'm going to look out for the books that
I think it kind of appeals to different people, like you just said. So there might be some people like me. I like to see what you're selling. So if you've got it listed and there's something I want, I might stick around and see anything else in case you could pull something out of a box. I might pop in to see if you're pulling stuff out of a box that's pretty good for £1, £2, £5 starts. But if I'm there for 10, 15 minutes and you're not putting out anything decent, I'm going. At least if I know something good's coming up, I'm more likely to stick around for a bit longer and watch.
Yeah. I quite like the streams on Whatnot that not only list it but also put a picture of what it is, because sometimes
if you're doing one stream a week and you've got the time to do it,
yeah,
that's understandable. Which I'm pretty sure he only does the one a week. But
obviously it's not his full-time job, so.
Although I am seeing a lot of streamers becoming full-time Whatnotters.
Yes.
Yeah, that does make sense. What? Yeah, I know.
But it's as
How
somebody
many
that
books did we buy from him?
quite a lot.
Oops.
But yeah, it's one of those things that I like to see what you've got up, and I like to see a picture. I'm a very visual person, and there are things that I've bought just because I'm like, I really like that cover art. It's not necessarily a story it's a character I like, but I'm buying it more for the cover art than anything. Whereas if you don't put a picture up,
I'm
not going to know if I like it.
No, that's fair.
So, and I'm not going to click on the description of every single book that you've listed that's in the picture's just the little black.
Yeah, you've got I'm telling this book. Here's a description, but there's no actual.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit and go through 100 books to look at the description of everything to know whether it is actually something I'm going to be interested in or not.
Yeah, I probably would.
But yeah,
these are very well packaged.
They are. They were in, I think, a bin bag, like multiple layers of black plastic, and then bubble wrap. And now they're sandwiched between pieces of cardboard that is taped down. Didn't you say securely.
He had issues with his postage or something?
Well, there was something going on about it was when we had the sound still turned off because we were sorting the kids and what have you. I don't know quite what the issues were. There was a whole thing about and just when he does his drop-offs, the people in the shop where he's doing his drop-offs are just knobs, by the sounds of it. So, I can't remember.
No comic appreciation, no.
No. So,
there's some new
drum roll. We have Alpha Flight Special, which I'm guessing you got because it filled a gap.
Yeah, I've got Volume 1 of Alpha Flight completely, Volume 3 completely. Don't have Volume 2. Can't find it anywhere. A little bit annoying.
Well, there you go.
This is not Volume 2, by the way.
We then have a Punisher War Journal.
I knew I bought some of them.
That he was doing another one of them this evening, and you knew you had one and you couldn't remember. I think again you bought this because it's a very cool cover with.
I think you bought this because it's Black Widow.
I don't think I did. I don't think I'd have bought that.
Just noticed something.
Is that
damage? That is not part of the book.
Oh.
Okay. What is that? I did not remember him mentioning that. Sammy Smashers. Your review just took a dive.
Well, let's see how the rest go, because these are in nice quality bags, to be fair. We have a Spectacular Spider-Man.
I've recently started collecting the Spectacular Spider-Man run. And by recently, I mean like 3 weeks ago, and I've nearly finished it.
Courtesy of Whatnot?
No, courtesy of bloody New Dawn Comics and Rayleigh.
Jamie is very good for finding stuff. We then have a New Mutants, number 37.
Number 37.
Fills in a gap.
Oh, yes.
We have another Spectacular Spider-Man.
It's a cool cover.
Yeah. Fair, most of these ones.
They're in lovely condition. Apart from the one with the damage.
Yeah. The most of these are for you, to be fair. Like the books that we've
had.
Yeah, but sometimes we get ones that there's quite a lot that are more me books. But yeah, this week.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah, more Spectacular Spider-Man. And some more New Mutants.
So with the New Mutants, I think we bought 3 New Mutants in total. 4 because someone doesn't listen to me.
I knew you said you needed the low numbers, and I couldn't remember if it was 4 or 5. And 4 came up, and
It
I
was
was
5. It
like,
was 5.
I know you needed it, and we were trying to sort the kids out, and it was all a bit chaotic. And I was like, oh, I don't want you to lose out. And I went for it. And it was like £2, so it's not the end of the world. So now you have 4 again. But my point was, it might be a better copy, like better
True,
condition copy
if
than
it
the
is
one
a
you've
better
got.
copy, then I can always trade it out.
Yeah.
So if anyone's got issues 18 to 22, let me know.
Is that all you're missing now?
Yes.
And did this all start because I bought you 98 as a wedding present, and you had to get like the rest?
No, because I had the first appearance of Cable, which I bought when we went to Comic Con for the first time.
That was
because it was the last day. Was that last day of Comic Con? It was one of the last days. The guy was packing up and he had, I think it's issue 80 the first one was. It's one of the 80s. I can't remember the top of my head because, you know, I've been awake since silly o'clock. And I said to the guy, how much do you want for the Cable? He was like, it's for 40 quid. I went, nah, I'll give you a tenner jokingly. He went, go on in, take it. Doesn't hurt if you ask, and he didn't want to pack it up.
Yeah, so there you go. We also have another Spider-Man. That's quite cool. That's a very cool cover, to be fair.
That is.
It has Daredevil.
And Black Cat in her new costume, which I can see why they went back to her original costume, because that is crap.
It's blue. Well, talking of Black Cat, this is the one I bought for me. And it is
I like that. Nice.
Yeah. Black Cat, Infinity Score. Yeah, she's wearing a necklace made of the Infinity Stones. Which I don't know if you can see very well there. Yeah. I thought that was cool.
I didn't know that.
I really like. Yeah, that was one of the reasons I got it. It was a giant-sized Black Cat.
Look at the state of that. Is that damage? Was it meant to look like that?
Well, these bits are all meant to look like it. So I don't know about
it's all around here. I believe it is meant to look like that.
It's meant to look like distressed. So then we have another spectacular Spider-Man.
Can you name this villain?
No.
Seems to be.
He looks like a lion guy.
He is.
He looks like Lion-O or something.
Puma and not the trainers.
Well, I wasn't far off. He's a big cat.
I don't even know why I bought this book. I just, at the time, I was kind of like, meh.
Hawkeye and Moondragon. Who on earth is Moondragon?
She's the daughter of Drax.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
That's probably why you bought it.
No, I bought this because I bought the first book, which is the next one out, and then I couldn't find anything for ages, and I thought, well, I need to make my P&P justified, and I liked the look of this book, so I'm going to buy this. And then proceeded to buy that.
Yeah. And then finally, we have yet another spectacular Spider-Man. So there we go. That is our massive haul. And we now need to go away and bag and board and catalogue all of these. So that's going to be so much fun.
She moans about it, but she genuinely likes sitting here cleaning and bagging. And I do the catalogue inside.
Yeah, there is something very therapeutic. If I'm in the right headspace for it, there is something very relaxing and very therapeutic about it. Just give them a little polish, you bag, you board, you just have your nice little piles, you have your little production line. And there is something really nice about it. You feel a very big sense of achievement when you finally get to the bottom of the pile.
It takes a few weeks.
Yeah, it might take a while. We can finally get our dining table back.
Yeah.
So yes. Thank you very much for joining us. Feel free to comment below and let us know what your favourite book was out of what we got this week. And join us next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.